Welcome to Hobby Clubhouse with a review of the Bandai high-grade Universal Century 1144 Zaku III Custom Twilight Access version. This is a companion review to the Zaku III and Zaku III Custom Double review, so make sure to take a look at that if you haven't already, since I won't be repeating certain details here that I've already covered on that side. As the name clearly tells us, this is from the bizarre short animation Twilight Access, which, let's be real, is entirely made to push a number of remolds and color variants. Everyone knows about the NT1 adopted into the Tristan, and there was also the Virulent Isolde, and then there was also the recolored R Jarja. Some of them have minor retoolings of the original kit, but for the Zaku III Custom here, it uses entirely pre-existing parts, and I'll share with you my theory on why this kit was chosen later in the video. But first, some kit info. The Zaku III Custom Twilight Access version was a P-Bandai exclusive release, and it was sent out in Japan in July 2017. It sold for a price of 2,052 yen. The box is a standard P-Bandai monochrome print, so there is no custom illustration on the front. Its box measures 31 by 20 by 10 centimeters. The Twilight Access kit doesn't have any special photos or information on the side, as these things are with P-Bandai. Inside the box, the Twilight Access Zaku III has 9 runners for the Zaku III itself, so it has one more than either of the base Zaku III kits. But this kit also comes with this runner, which is taken from the Gira Doga, and it's used only for the guns, which is quite wasteful. There is a full set of hands right here, and they're actually commonly reused in many other kits like the Zaku I and the High Mobility Zaku, so you may recognize them. They don't have the hand covers, but these are still very useful spares on a mostly junk runner. And let's take a look at this runner here with both of the heads. I mentioned in the Zaku III videos how Bandai uses gates to connect blocks and add sections to a runner, and here you can see how this runner has all the Zaku III parts molded all at once. And this is why I think this kit was picked for the Twilight Access's lineup for repurposed kits. This mold already had a range of parts to choose from, so Bandai's engineers just looked at all the pieces they had and then they just arrived at this slightly odd mix of the two Zaku IIIs. For the stronger critics of P-Bandai's business practices, this is indeed rather cynical in how it fleeces fans without offering much of true value. So to spoil the ending a bit, no, it's not worth hunting down unless there's some very specific reason why the parts in here is exactly what you need. We get a sheet of foil stickers with this black backing for the mono eye, and then one for the mono eye itself printed in a metallic pink. These two white stickers go onto the propellant tanks that go on the backpack. It also comes with some clear stickers, where this small Zeon logo goes onto the cockpit hatch on the chest, and then the rest of the sheet is for you to use anywhere you like. For the instructions, we get nothing but black and white printing, and it's all assembly instructions. So the kit took about 2 hours to put together, just like the other Zaku IIIs, and this is in a Char Zaku color scheme with the salmon pink and the wine red and the black highlights. I guess if you ever were curious about what a Char Zaku III would look like, then here you go. But let's get right to the meat of things. So what exactly is different here? Well, basically this is a Zaku III Custom, which is why it's called that. The entire body is basically the same as the base Zaku III Custom from head to toe, as you can see here, except for the knees, and you get the other one with the peg on it, but you don't get these extra kneecaps. Then it has the plain Zaku III's backpack, and that's it. And you know what? This kit actually has the entire custom backpack right here, so you can swap that in if you really want a more custom. Or you can swap this black one in place of the slightly goofy looking blue-gray one for the base kit if you're crazy like me and you have all the kits for some reason. And while we're looking at extra parts, guess what? That runner of the two heads is no lie. We get the entire plain Zaku III head right here too in salmon pink. So you can mix and match the heads as you please. I guess this is nice if you happen to want this unique head for a custom build, or you accidentally broke an antenna on the old one or something. And the kit comes with both rifles, so we have the rifle with the bayonet, and we also have the tubular rifle of the Zaku III Custom. But as we already know, this kit additionally comes with the Gira Doga's 2 types of machine guns. This one with the sideways magazine and the grenade launcher, and then this other one with the foregrip. And we also get the beam sabers that are these same solid ones, then that makes the full lineup of arsenal right here. While I don't know if anyone ever specifically wanted the Gyaradoga's gun to go with Zaku III, maybe you want to have those guns for other projects. And I think that's something that holds true overall for this entire kit. You really have to decide what you want to do with all the stuff that you get in the box. Sure, the animated short gives us some suggestion on how this thing's supposed to come together, but to hell with that. You get a bunch of stuff here that you can mix and match or give to other kits, and that makes this kit way more useful than being basically a recolored Zaku III. And here's a kit lined up with the other Zaku III kits. The color does make it sort of distinct from the other two, and you're not going to notice immediately that this is actually mostly the same as the custom, but I wouldn't say that that's any good reason to be hunting this kit down to buy. On to the size comparison. Here is the lower end benchmark, the entry grade RX-78. And then the upper end benchmark, the handsome new Gundam. And the Zaku III is just about the same height as the new Gundam. With all that said, and that's really not a lot, here's a Hobby Clubhouse 3-point verdict on the Bandai high-grade Universal Century 1144 Zaku III Custom Twilight Access version. Number 1. It's neither the Zaku III or the Zaku III Custom. You get very close to the entire Zaku III Custom, but you lack more of the parts to make a plain Zaku III. But really, you can't make either kit. And if you could, I'd find this kit to be a nice single purchase because you can enjoy both designs, but sadly that's not the case here. I think the closest this kit comes to being a thing is being the Zaku III that appears in Gundam Unicorn, which is basically the entire kit right here, but we don't have the sub-arms on the skirt and there's really no way to get them, unfortunately. Number 2. It has a lot of extra guns. The Gyaradoga guns are nice if that's something you happen to need, and having both the Zaku III's rifle is nice too, if you have some project that needs those too. But you're paying for a large runner that's mostly scrap parts from the Gyaradoga, so I'm not sure if that's anything anyone ever asked for. Number 3. It's the P-Bandai stepchild. What I mean is, it's sort of canon, but only because they clearly cobbled this thing together inside Bandai, and then they just toss it over to the animation goblin so they can say, hey, this is legit, see? See? So it really doesn't have any particular reason to exist other than for you to give them some more of your money. Now that I say that, I feel really dumb for buying this, but I did it, so now you won't have to. So that's the review for the Twilight Access Zaku III Custom. It's not a terrible kit, but it really has no reason to exist. Not much more to say about it. Thank you so much for watching. Come look us up on social media with updates on upcoming videos and sneak peeks at future projects. Links are in the description below. Or hang out here some more and watch the Zaku III and Zaku III Custom double review. But before you go, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon to be notified of new videos from Hobby Clubhouse, and I'll see you next time.